The lights of Levi's Stadium blazed. Thursday night football pulsed with the energy of a must-win game. The San Francisco 49ers, playoff hopes precariously balanced, were locked in a desperate struggle with their arch-rivals, the Los Angeles Rams. The score was a defensive slugfest, 12-6 in favor of the Rams as the clock ticked down in the third quarter. Then it happened. Linebacker De'Vondre Campbell, a stalwart of the 49ers defense, refused to enter the game. The tension on the sideline was palpable. Dre Greenlaw, making a hopeful return from an Achilles injury, signaled to the coaches. He needed a breather. Campbell, his replacement, was nowhere to be found. Minutes later, he emerged from the tunnel not to rejoin his teammates on the sideline but to disappear into the locker room. The stadium buzzed with confusion. What just happened? The answer, when it came, sent shockwaves through the NFL. Campbell, for reasons yet unknown, had chosen this critical moment to abandon his team. In a game with playoff implications, with his brothers in arms battling on the field, Campbell had walked away. The post-game press conference was a tinderbox of raw emotion. Head coach Kyle Shanahan, normally a picture of composure, couldn't hide his fury. His words, clipped and edged with anger, painted a picture of a coach blindsided by his players' actions. Unacceptable, Shanahan spat, the word hanging in the air like a curse. When a player quits on his team, you move on. You don't deal with that anymore. The message was clear. Campbell's actions had consequences, and those consequences would be severe. If Shanahan was furious, tight end George Kittle was incandescent. A fiery leader on the field, Kittle didn't mince words. Selfish, he stated flatly. Every single person who puts on that jersey is expected to play, to give everything they have for this team. His decision wasn't for this organization, it wasn't for us. That's on him. The locker room, usually a place of camaraderie and shared purpose, was shrouded in a heavy silence. Campbell's actions had cut deep, leaving his teammates feeling betrayed and confused. "We're a family," one player muttered, his voice heavy with disappointment. "You don't do that to family." The immediate aftermath of the game was a whirlwind of speculation and rumor. Why would Campbell, a player known for his dedication and work ethic, abandon his team at such a crucial juncture? Theories swirled like leaves in a hurricane. Some pointed to the return of Dre Greenlaw. Had Campbell, relegated to a backup role after Greenlaw's return, decided to stage a dramatic protest? Others whispered of a deeper discontent, a rift between Campbell and the coaching staff, perhaps even with his fellow players. The truth, like a phantom, remained elusive. Campbell himself had offered no explanation, no apology, no insight into the maelstrom he had unleashed. The silence was deafening, amplifying the sense of betrayal and confusion that hung over the 49ers. Section 4, the playoff picture darkens. The loss to the Rams stung, a bitter pill made even harder to swallow by the circumstances surrounding Campbell's departure. The 49ers, once considered a lock for the playoffs, were now clinging to a shrinking margin for error. Every game, every snap, took on a heightened importance. The pressure, already immense, was now amplified by the gaping hole left by Campbell's absence. The defense, the bedrock of the 49ers' success, seemed vulnerable, uncertain. The locker room, once a sanctuary of shared purpose, was now a pressure cooker of doubt and frustration. The shadow of Campbell's betrayal loomed large, a constant reminder of the fragility of trust and the fickle nature of loyalty. Section 5. A cloud of uncertainty. As the dust settled on that tumultuous Thursday night, a cloud of uncertainty hung heavy over the 49ers. The immediate future was clear. Campbell was gone, his career in San Francisco likely over before it had truly begun. But the long-term ramifications of his actions were far more difficult to discern. Would the 49ers, their season hanging by a thread, be able to overcome the distraction and the doubt that Campbell's actions had sown? Would the locker room, its chemistry shaken, be able to heal and rediscover the unity that had been their hallmark? The answers, like the man himself, remained elusive. The only certainty was that the 49ers, once a team on the cusp of greatness, were now adrift in a sea of uncertainty, their future shrouded in doubt.